Did you guys see all of that? All of that stuff in that box was $78 with the interior. That's unheard of. Yes, it's an Injora piece. But here's the crazy thing about it. That thing came off of Amazon. Today is December the 15th. Okay. I ordered that December the 14th at 10:30 in the morning. There was an option for regular shipping to get it here. It would have been here Wednesday of next week for $7 or $6.99. But there was also an option for an overnight delivery for $3 more. Now, I've never had an overnight delivery from Amazon anyway. So I figured, what the heck, I'll give it a shot. And I still figured that this thing would not be here until Wednesday of next week. Oh, and behold, I wake up this morning being Friday, the 15th, to a notification on my phone that it was delivered and sitting on my porch at 5 a.m. in the morning. So roughly 17 hours from the time I ordered this thing, it was in my possession. And I'm blown away, not only by the delivery, but by the quality of the stuff that's in that box. I don't know if you could see the molding and how slick that body is. But oh my God, for the money, Injora knocked it out of the park. Let's take a closer look. So here it is. Injora off of Amazon. And I swear to you, I'm not trying to be an Injora fanboy, but I've wanted a hard body for a long time. I've followed some other video builds on YouTube as far as this body goes, and I was really impressed with what I saw online. So I figured I'd give it a shot. Now, the thing about it is when I ordered this, it came obviously with the body. I could get it this way as a Cherokee or as the Comanche pickup or as a Truggy, just being a Comanche cab with a tube chassis back. But I didn't want a tube chassis sitting on top of a regular set of frame rails. It just doesn't look right. If you could incorporate shock mounting positions on the cage of that truck and build an actual Truggy and not utilize the frame rails of the truck itself, that would have been a selling point for me, but it wasn't. So I went with this because I'm a huge Cherokee fan. First and foremost, in the other stuff that I have ordered from Injora, good luck getting any kind of instruction manual or anything of that nature. Now, this one does come with a pretty decent set of instructions. Now, mind you, it comes from Japan, or not Japan, but China. So, you know, don't like here's fix it in hot glue, right here. You get the gist of it, but just I don't even pay it any mind. But you do get the correct placements as far as the nuts and the bolts for this thing to hold everything together, and decent pictures to assemble this rig. I'm going to get started on this pretty soon. I probably won't start on it today, and I will not start on it in this video, but I wanted to show you guys what was in this because I'm blown away. All right, first and foremost, this is the rear hatch for the truck, and I'm hoping that my camera will help me here, but look at the molding on this. The molding is just about perfect. There's no rough edges at all. You could just about build this thing and you could put it together, put it on whatever rig you're going to put it on, and go run it right out of the box and never paint it. Is it white? Yeah, but to me, it's got a little bit of a gray tint in it. So I am going to wind up painting it. I don't know what color right yet. I'm kicking around a couple of options, but I'll get to that later when I get ready to get it ready for paint and whatnot. So there's the back hatch, and here you go with the two side quarters. And again, the molding. I mean, look at this, man. It's just about flawless. Now, I'm sure there's going to be some places where I have to open up holes and whatnot, and that's fine. But I was worried about excess, you know, plastic from the mold and whatnot. And I have yet to find anything that's detrimental to the build of this thing. It's just about perfect. Next, we pull the cab, and the cab is really, 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 really nice. Again, this body was only like $78, and I believe part of the reason why, if you'll notice here, there's a couple of recesses on both sides for hood vents, and I think that was to keep it from, you know, not being a direct copy of a Jeep body and not having to go after the licensing in order to sell it as a Jeep product. Again, the mold, I don't know, kind of, you know, the mold they use is just about perfect. No blemishes whatsoever. There's a roof. Again, really nice mold. I get into the small parts. One of the cool things about it, you notice on that body, is that it is set up for fender flares, okay? Not only do you get that body, but you do get a killer set of rubber fender flares. Killer set. All the screws to mount it, everything. And they're all, if you'll notice, I hope the camera will pick it up, but if you'll notice, every individual bag is actually marked. See, like the M2 by 8mm there, and the other ones are flipped upside down. But here we have the two side mirrors and all four door handles, and I guess these are going to be the pieces that sit in as hood vents, and that's fine. But all of the door handles are correct, right down to the knob, right down to the thumb knobs. Come with a rear bumper. This is the rear bumper for this rig. Does not come with a front bumper, obviously. I can't state as to why, but I guess it's just, it wasn't available. But look at the grill on the front valance. And the cool thing about it is somewhere in this box, there is a piece of stainless steel to put behind the grill, you know, to simulate a radiator, which is just really, really cool. And then we come down to all the glass. I'm not gonna take these out, but I'm hoping you can see. I'm trying to get the camera right where you can see it all in there. And it says to use hot glue on these. I don't know what I'll wind up doing, but we may try to hot glue, or I may just CA glue, you know, everything into place, because I worry about the hot glue letting go, you know, when you're out on the trail with this thing. The piece I was telling you about, the stainless for behind the grill, is right here. That's a really nice piece of material, and I don't want to bend it or anything, so I'm going to sit it to the side. And you got the headlight buckets here. Really nice big pieces set up for your LEDs. And then here, obviously, for these two side mirrors. Then we have the lenses, you know, for the headlights and the marker lights up front. And I'm assuming that these two here, if the camera will pick them up, are for the tail lights. So that's pretty cool. Now there's several different ways to mount this, depending on what rig, but they do send at least a universal set of, you know, of mounts. Don't know that I'll use these or not. And then we come to, we actually have 3 of them. So there's 3 windshield wipers, 2 for the front and 1 for the back windshield. That's pretty cool. That's a neat piece to have, the rear windshield. And just the detail. I love the detail. And then here's all of your hardware. But again, as you can see right there, M2 by 10s. So everything in this kit is individually bagged for assembly, and it's also, they're also marked. So that's I'm hate to say it, that's a damn bonus right there. You don't have to do a lot of chasing of screws and stuff. And now here's a nice touch. The 2, well, I don't know what those other ones would be. The 2 rear taillight lenses are already painted right down to, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but to the recess there, or the access for a reverse light right there is clear. Phenomenal. Now, before I get to the real kicker of the whole thing, there is a decal sheet for your interior. Now this kit here didn't say it came with an interior, so I was thinking about ordering one second, as a backup. Hadn't done it yet, and then when I got it this morning and came out and went through the box originally, this, even though it's a Lexan piece, this interior was at the bottom of the box, and so I was blown away that this was in here. This by itself on Amazon is about 17 bucks. I think the Proline piece is probably double that. But to get this and it already be painted, and that's probably going to tick off some people that it's already painted, but for it to be painted already inside of this box, with everything to build this body for $78 is absolutely crazy. I guess the question now from everybody would be, what's it going on? It is going on the TRX4. Nothing wrong with that body. It's just I want something that's a little more scale appearing, and me being a fanboy for those old XJs, and for the price point that body was, and from everything else I've seen online about that body, I figured I'd give it a shot on this. There's only a couple of things that you have to take into consideration when you put that body on this rig, and we'll cover that when I do it. It's nothing hard. It's no parts to buy. Only thing you'll have to figure out is essentially how you're going to mount it, and that's it. As far as the TRX4 goes, have I trailed it? No, I haven't trailed it, but I have taken it to the hobby shop and run it on the hobby shop course. Now, there's a lot. It did really well up there. Didn't get any video because I really wanted to put this truck through its paces out on a natural, like a park. And so I'm hoping, there's talk that we may head out on Sunday to do it, me and a couple of buddies. And if we do, I will definitely run video of this truck before I start changing anything. So I'm not going to hang that new body on this yet. This is going to get its day in the sun as far as trail rigs, and a good video along with my buddies there. So hang on for that. That's coming. That's coming very, very soon. In the meantime, I am definitely going to get started building that body, and I will probably do a small little build series as far as this goes. And mind you, I can get it ready, and basically that's going to allow us to get it fit onto the TRX4. But I will not be able to paint this thing until the weather gets better. Right now, today it's like 45 degrees. Definitely not going to do any kind of paint or attempt to do any paint on this thing until I can either heat this shop up properly, or the weather is nice for a couple of days in a row, because I really want this to turn out nice. Well, anyway, there you go. Injora, let's say Cherokee body. Look it up on Amazon. This is a bona fide badass ABS plastic hard body for whatever rig you're running. Doesn't have to be the TRX4. It could be any rig that you've got. You can adapt this thing to fit, I guarantee you. And so if you're interested, I'll drop a link below. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that, but it'll take you right to it. Then you can also search the Truggy or the Comanche from there. So you guys take good care. Thanks for hanging out. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll be up to date every time I put something up. But look for something pretty soon as far as actually trailing this TRX4 properly. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.